Yo, what's going on, you guys? And welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your boy Aray, and I'm with my guy Own. Own, say what's up.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, guys?
Yo, this guy's
Just
yeah.
you caught me off guard right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be way longer, and you just caught me off guard. What's going on?
oh man, not much, man. I'm pretty excited. This weekend we actually got a ton of news through the Jump Festa 2023. You know what Jump Festa is? No, right?
Honestly, not. No, I don't.
So it's basically like a annual anime expo where basically they take a bunch of huge series. For example, like series we're talking like huge series like One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and pretty much any of the top trending series of that year, and even years prior. And they give them panels, and during their specific panels, these series have pretty major announcements for the most part. Some of them are busts, and we'll get into that later in the pod. But some of them are fire announcements, and you know it's exciting for every anime fan out there.
So it's like the E3 for anime.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically. Okay, I get it. So what's the big news? Let me know.
All right. So first off, let's start with Jujutsu Kaisen. So we already kind of had an idea that they were going to come out with their second season because,
Yep.
of course, it was like super popular. Everyone loved Jujutsu Kaisen.
You know what's funny? You told me
Mhm.
to watch Chainsaw Man, right?
Yeah,
And it just gives me Jujutsu Kaisen vibes.
it
Like
does. It
with
does.
that the bullet that they gotta collect is the same thing as the fingers.
Okay, yeah. When you put it in that perspective, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of
I
just
don't
reminded
know.
me of that.
Maybe that's like the next new wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh, Collecting
Well,
up to the big anime.
yeah,
Honestly, Chainsaw Man was pretty good. It was pretty good.
yeah, man. It was. But we actually have some news for that too. So we'll
Oh,
get
let's
into
get it.
that.
Let's get that. Let's
Oh,
get
we'll start with this Jujutsu Kaisen news. So
Okay.
they officially announced season 2 of the anime, and it's gonna come in 2023. This is sick. So basically, not only is it gonna be one core, and for those of you guys that don't know what a core is, it's basically like a season of anime, which is typically 12 to 13 episodes. This is gonna be back-to-back cores. So that means that it's gonna be anywhere between 24 to 26 episodes, all in one, in like back to back.
Finally,
Yeah.
finally. How long has it been since this came out? The first
Um,
one.
I, I think it came out last year in
Yeah.
2022
Okay,
or
but
2021.
because it's been so
Um,
long. Yeah.
right. So it's sick. Not only is it going to be like 12, 13 episodes, but starting July of 2023, it's going to have an episode every single week, all the way until the end of December 2023. So for the
That
second
is
half of
perfect.
2023, we're loaded with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Honestly, I'm gonna need to rewatch this. It's been so long that yeah, I just need to rewatch it.
Yeah. Have you seen the Jujutsu Kaisen movie?
I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of slept through it. Like the ending. I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
Oh
I don't
man.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really blame you. It's not like it's specifically you have to watch it or whatever. And whatever, man. I thought it was all right
It
movie,
has
but
nothing to do with the
yeah,
actual.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So it's just chilling.
Yeah, and I brought a squad with me to watch it, so we had fun watching it.
No. I went with my cousins too, but like I don't know what it was. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, I get that. All right, let's get into the next one.
I was gonna
All
Naruto.
right, yeah. So this one was actually really disappointing. So let me give you a little bit of backstory. So there was some speculation
Yeah.
that this Naruto series, like this Naruto panel, was going to get a reanimation series. So basically, they're going to reanimate all of Naruto and make it great and amazing. So I don't know if you've seen it, but for the Naruto's 20th anniversary,
I know they
they
did a bit, right? They did it. They
yeah,
did a couple.
they reanimated like some of the most iconic scenes. So
No,
they
that's
were
cool.
really hyping up this date that for Naruto and stuff. So all these fans are speculating that they're gonna get reanimation, but I'll tell you guys right now that that didn't happen.
I honestly don't think Naruto needs a reanimation. Like, what's the point of giving a reanimation?
That's
Like,
fair. Maybe like
it's it's
maybe
an old
30 years
anime.
down the line
It's
or
yeah,
something.
it's an old anime. It's part of the animation is part of the whole
Hmm.
like I'm not gonna say story, but like it's part of like his whole essence. Like if
Right.
you could say One Piece had shitty ass like animations in the beginning, that's because it's an old anime. And some people don't get into One Piece because of that. That's fine for them. But animations like If it's an old anime, it's gonna have shitty animation.
Right,
That's
right,
just what it is.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
just what it is. You're right. But they did announce I guess two or three cool things. The first thing, I mean, of course, it was a letdown of the whole reanimation thing, but
Yeah. Yeah.
they did announce that they're going to do like a character poll, like a popularity contest, and I believe the top 10 characters are going to get like a specially drawn
Oh shit.
like picture for them by the author, the guy that wrote Naruto, which is cool and all. I mean, it's whatever. Like that author hasn't wrote Boruto, so a lot of these characters, if we're voted into the top 10, would be maybe his first time ever drawing it, which is pretty cool. But the coolest thing about that is he said that whoever becomes number one, like who gets voted number one, will get their own like one shot spin off manga, which is pretty cool.
I mean, it's gonna be Naruto, right? Why would
Uh, it
why
might
would
not be, and believe it or not,
it
it
could
might
be
not be.
Sasuke? It could be Sasuke. Well,
That's
that's it.
actually it's actually funny that you say that. If you're not aware, they have like a spin-off manga for him out right now.
Oh,
It's
really?
called yeah, it's called Sasuke Retsuden. And the other big news was that they're gonna actually adapt this anime, and I think it's coming out like January 7th or 8th, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, as
Sasuke's
far
version.
yes, but it's not like a really like a historical thing when he was young or whatever. It's gonna be in the Boruto verse, which is I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so I actually have never watched Warzone. Like,
Yeah, same.
to be honest, I don't like when a very good anime, like it's a good anime that had a long life, just end it right there. Like we don't need another. Like it just kills the whole franchise of it. It's just get rid of it. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't. I mean, personally, I just don't agree. I don't agree with another Sasuke like remake.
Yeah. Well, apparently they were gonna like have Sasuke in jail, and Boruto's gonna break him out, and Sakura's gonna be there.
Yeah, like you
Uh,
see, do you see that? Do you see why that's wrong? Do you see,
yeah,
like
yeah, I'm with you.
Sasuke is supposed to be untouchable now. He's the dude. Him and Naruto are supposed to just be like the best of the best. That's it. They won. No one's supposed to be better than them. But then as soon as you like add another series, it just degrades those characters in a way.
Yeah,
But
honestly, they're just milking it at this point. If I
yeah,
had to be
literally,
honest,
they're just fucking milking it.
yeah,
It's crazy.
I wish we got like more, like I would prefer like more like Naruto characters from the original Naruto over like Boruto characters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Or
yeah,
just don't make another just don't make another one. But I
yeah.
get it. I get why they have to do that.
Hmm.
They need to go
And
out, but yeah.
yeah, I mean the last piece of news was they're gonna actually have like a new arc for Boruto. So like I guess apparently, and again we don't really watch the Boruto anime, but
Yeah.
apparently like the last few episodes have been like straight filler, and they're finally starting to enter a new arc. It's called the Code arc, and I don't really know much about it, but apparently it's supposed to be really good. So there's that final news for Naruto,
even
and if
even Naruto had like a shit ton of filler.
it did, yeah,
Goddamn.
you think that they'd fix that by now, but you know, I guess they feel that they have a need to just keep pumping out content out there. It legitimately is milking. They're milking.
Yeah. It's honestly disrespectful to Naruto at this point.
Yeah, but who
Not
knows?
honestly not that big of a Naruto fan anyways, but it's
No, I
whatever.
get that. All right, let me ask you something before we move on. Would you be in favor of a reanimation maybe like 5, 10 years down the line or more?
A whole reanimation? No.
Would you watch it? No?
Oh, I wouldn't watch it. Hell no.
Really?
No. I'm not that big of a
Damn.
Naruto fan. If they
Okay.
reanimated One Piece, yeah,
Yeah, get out of here.
watch it like instantly. Firstly. Secondly, like the thing is I don't really care about the animation like that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
really don't. But like, okay, I get it if you're gonna put in like the most like memorable scenes, but don't do the
Mhm.
whole thing. Like
That's
that's a
fair.
nostalgic part of it. Like the animations are the nostalgic part of the anime.
It is. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like I I mean, I don't really think there's anything wrong with the animation to be honest. Like
Like
it's
if you really think about it, right? One Piece.
mhm.
the first half of One Piece was way funnier than the second half of what
Right.
like right now, right? And half of it was like due to like the shitty animations, but it was just funny. Everything was like it was just more like joking in a joking way, you could say.
Right. Right. No, I
Yeah.
agree. All right, we'll see. I don't know if they'll do it or not, but I don't know. I would still watch it, and I guess you wouldn't, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's also because I'm not that big of an Naruto fan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's fair. Anyways, let's get into the next one. So I know you don't watch this. This is 100% not your type of anime, but it's Spy Family. So Spy Family, the news that they put out is not only are they coming out with a season 2 for 2023, they're also coming out with a movie, which is huge.
Oh,
That's
that's
like
huge. Yeah.
two huge things back to back in the same year after coming off like legit a two core a year. They had 12 episodes earlier this year in 2022, and they had 12 more.
Oh,
That's still going on
nice.
right now. Yeah, it's actually about to end today, actually.
Okay, wait, hold up. Why
Mhm.
would I not like this?
So it's not like a battle anime.
Okay,
It
I mean,
sounds. What? Go
uh,
ahead.
yeah, okay. Blue Lock, you put me onto that.
Hmm.
Phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is phenomenal. Not battle anime, but it is still good.
All
So,
right,
I
let me
mean,
explain this one to you in like
okay,
two or three sentences, and you tell
got
me
it.
if you'd want to
Okay,
watch it.
okay,
All right, so it's about a guy. He's a spy, and he's spying. Like I don't know the exact name, so we'll just call it East and West. So he's
okay,
a spy for East, and he's spying on the West. His country thinks that the West is planning to do a war, so he invades the East. Part of his mission is to adopt a girl and get her into a school, and that
okay.
school has a student whose dad is part of the West's like military or something like that,
Oh
right?
shit, okay.
So he has to put on like a fake family. So he has to adopt a girl and he has to do like a fake marriage. He ends up marrying this girl who he has no idea is an assassin, and she has no
God
idea he's a
damn.
spy. But the funny thing is, the daughter is actually a mind reader.
Oh,
So it's like
okay, this is interesting actually.
it is interesting, but it's not like super intense as like you'd expect from
Okay, okay.
this dynamic. But it's like more of like a slice of life cutesy type of anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, heard you.
Yeah. So that it's a cool dynamic. It's pretty cool. But at the end of the day, it's not like super intense. It's more happy go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
But it's definitely great animation. Like anime, I love it. It's pretty good. Me and my wife watch it and we like
I
it. So
mean, I'll definitely give it a shot. I'm not
mhm.
down to. I mean, it sounded interesting, so I'm down to give it a shot.
It's actually super popular. Like it's every single week it's been in like the top 50 selling manga this
Okay. I
year.
mean,
It's you saw people were dressed up as the girl's name's Anya. They were dressed up
oh
as
shit.
her, and you could see people dressed up as her in the World Cup. They have it
In the
everywhere.
World
It's
Cup?
yeah,
God
people are
damn.
just yeah, it's really popular.
Uh, yeah, definitely gonna give it a shot then.
So
And
yeah,
how many
like
seasons? Only 2 seasons?
it's right now it's one and the second season coming out in 2023.
I thought you said two cores. Oh, that's one. Okay, one season,
Yeah,
two
one
cores.
season. Yeah,
Okay,
it was just split up.
gotcha.
I think
Okay,
one came out in I want to say it was summer, and then the other one, or maybe it was
that's pretty
spring.
fast.
Yeah. So spring, and then it came out again in October, and now it's coming out again 2023.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, it's sick. Turnaround is fast. It's crazy. And the
Yeah,
animation is actually like amazing. Like it's grade A. It's amazing.
but that's
All right.
what I love to hear.
All right. Next off is they announced Hell's Paradise. I don't know much about this, but I've talked to a lot of my friends and they were saying that it's a really good anime and it's announced for April of 2023.
Okay, so this is like a fresh anime, or
Hmm.
is there a season that already came out?
Nope, this is a brand new one. Like there's
Okay,
no prior season.
got
The
it.
crazy thing is it's gonna be produced by Mappa Studios. So you
And
already know that the
who
animation about to go crazy.
makes Mappa? Like, what does Mappa make? I mean,
Mappa makes Chainsaw Man, Attack on
ooh,
Titan. Like
okay, okay, okay,
yeah,
nice.
that's the one studio that like
Okay, okay, I see.
as good as their animation is, the amount of work they put on their workers is controversial. That's that one studio.
Oh, okay, but.
But
Nah,
sometimes
I do mess with the animations though.
yeah, I mean, I can send you the trailer later to look on, but I mean, I saw it. It looks pretty sick. I might give it a watch.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Send it to me later.
Uh, as far as I know, like it's like a bunch of criminals get sent to like an island, and then
They have to
yeah,
survive, or
I
how
don't
does
know.
that?
I didn't go too far to the story, but just
Okay.
hearing prisoners on an island, that shit sounds lit.
Yeah, that sound lit.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. So this is another Shonen Jump anime that got or manga that got an anime adaptation for
Okay,
2023, and it's called
nice.
Mashle, Magic and Muscles. So basically, it's I've heard that it's like a mix between Black Clover and Harry Potter ish.
Harry Potter. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so it's like a school that teaches magic and stuff. But it turns out like the main character doesn't have a lick of magic in him, so it's kind of like Asta from Black Clover,
Okay, bad. So this
and he
sounds like
like
some Mid Hero Academia type plot.
maybe I don't know, but I heard it's really good. It's coming to an end in the manga, so it's gonna be completed most likely this year in the anime, possibly.
How is it, like short or long?
I don't think it's too long. It's probably about like 100 chapters, so maybe like 2 seasons would finish it off.
Oh,
But it's coming
nice.
out as soon as April, so that's sick, man. In a few
Yeah,
months,
it's
we're gonna
pretty
be
far.
getting it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
and then
in a state where like I have had animes to watch
mhm.
constantly for a while now, which is good.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like from October this year until like 2024, we're set. And we're definitely gonna do like a podcast on all the anime that are coming out in 2023. But I'm telling you right now, it is
Yeah,
loaded, man. It's loaded.
let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Oh, I'm hyped. All right.
Doctor Stone.
Yeah, let's get into Doctor Stone. So we already knew that third season was gonna come. They didn't really announce a whole lot. It was just more of showing like a trailer of season three.
Yeah, I need to
So
catch up for sure.
yeah, it's sick, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
So,
nah, you put me on. I need
yes,
to
sir.
actually watch this for
Yeah,
sure.
well, that's coming out in 20 April 2023 as well. So we're loaded up in April. Like,
You know,
you know,
got a bit of
Dr.
time.
Stone, Hell's Paradise, and Marshall Man. And that's just three.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then have you watched Blue Exorcist?
No, but I've heard of it. How is that?
It's pretty solid. They put out maybe like 2 seasons and they just never picked it up. And I believe like the manga's still going on, but they announced like a Blue Exorcist anime, but they didn't say like if it was gonna be like a continuation for like a season three, or it was gonna be some random project, maybe like a movie or something. So I don't know yet, but just to see that Blue Exorcist is coming back is pretty dope.
Okay, so it's a good. You enjoy it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, but is it like a battle anime?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love.
Well,
Okay.
somewhat, yeah. But it's weird because, typically like for a lot of these like kind of longer animes, what they do is like they have like a season, wait a year, put another season. But it's been 6 years before they put out like the season three or
Oh,
like a
so it's a huge gap like Bleach.
yeah, yeah. So it's
Oh damn.
weird and they didn't really announce if it's gonna be they just said anime project, you know what I mean? So I don't know what that means. And I'm hoping it's a third season. Like I don't really care for a movie. Like I don't really
Yeah.
watch all these
Hopefully
movies, you know what
it
I mean?
goes with the storyline.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I don't
Did they
know.
end off? Like how did they end off? Was it
I
a good
I,
ending?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's like 6 years ago. That's part of the
Okay.
problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It sucks when things like that happen, but it is what it is.
Okay, where's the One Piece news? Come on.
I mean, we'll get it. We'll get to it, man. We'll see. We'll save it for last. I got you, man.
Come on now.
All right, and then next off, they announced a new season for Demon Slayer. So that's pretty cool. Well, they already
Okay.
had the season announced, but they didn't have the date. So that date is going to be April 2023.
Okay,
So
April's
again,
huge.
April's
Yeah.
loaded, man. Yeah, it's
April.
gonna be the Swordsmith Village arc, which is pretty dope. I'm excited for it. I heard that this is a pretty fire arc.
Have you read the manga?
No, I haven't, but I got a nice little network, and everyone's telling me this is probably like a top three arc for Demon Slayer.
I shouldn't say that. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into Chainsaw Man now. They also
Yep.
didn't announce too much actually. They were just giving like a little bit of a sneak peek to like a manga chapter. So the author Tatsuki Fujimoto, he was basically just saying like this is gonna be and this is gonna be a little bit of spoiler. So before I say it, you might want to skip 15 seconds. But he was just saying that, you know, the next chapters are going to be focused around Himino. So that's cool if you're a fan of
Around who?
Himino.
Who's that?
I got no idea, man. It must be manga only, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I was like, yo, did I not watch it correctly or what?
No, you're good, man. I don't know, man. I try not to read the manga because, man, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
enjoy the
no, for
animation.
sure. Exactly, exactly. That's why, yeah.
All right.
I would not read manga unless it's okay. So I have this one little um predicament I'm in for One
Yeah.
Piece.
Yeah.
So the manga people are gonna know about the One Piece when it comes out or whenever the One Piece is revealed. No, the manga people are gonna know about it before the anime people. And at that point, I'm just gonna have to read the manga. I think.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat with you because I don't want to get spoiled, but
Yeah, I'm not trying to get spoiled.
because I know as soon as it ends, that's just gonna be everywhere on
Everywhere.
TikTok.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I might just have to catch up before then.
Yeah, me too. I think
All
this is the
right.
perfect time to do it.
All right. Let's get into the One Piece one.
Yeah,
All right. So first off, the first half of the panel was just kind of flexing on everybody. They were just talking about how that film Red was such a huge success, like top five grossing, blah blah, all that stuff.
nice.
And they also talked about, oh, they're moving on from the Wano arc eventually, all the typical stuff. They also announced like, a video game, One Piece Odyssey.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing ads on that
Mhm.
on
But the
TikTok.
huge news, all right, man, you ready for this?
Yeah,
I'm gonna read this. So Ichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, he kind of put out like a letter, and the first 4 or 5 paragraphs were again just him flexing about like
yeah.
the success of One Piece. But the
Okay.
final part, and I'll read it out word for word. All right, so this is what he says. And finally, for the future of the One Piece manga, no way. That person and that person are gonna be fighting. That's the type of story you can't expect. If I were to give it a title, I'd call it a free for all battle royale. I hope no one dies. That
Damn,
that shit
that
sounds
just
epic,
sounds
man.
crazy.
I know,
That
right?
person and that person. Who are those two people? God damn.
All right, let me hear it, man. You got a theory for this?
I got okay. That person, right? It
Mm-hmm.
just it just has to be like Luffy and Blackbeard, but then that's too telegraphed because
Right.
they said you'll never think of that. Who do you think it is? Like, who's your
That
guess?
was my guess exactly, man. I don't
Luffy
know.
Blackbeard?
That sounds like it would be like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know how much of One Piece is left. I don't know what's going on in the manga, but it seems like that would be like the final fight, would it not
It's
be?
either Luffy and Blackbeard or it's Luffy and Shanks.
Ooh,
Like him and
what?
him, like
Ooh,
Shanks,
I was not expecting that.
or it's I'm very geared toward Luffy, obviously because it's One Piece and we love seeing him fight.
Hmm.
So him and Akainu, maybe.
Maybe it could also be Shanks and Blackbeard. That'd be fire. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
oh
again. I
yeah,
don't know what's
Shanks
going
and
on, but
Blackbeard.
that'd be
But he
sick.
said free for all. Okay, why would it be a free for all battle royale?
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's more than one person. I don't know. But either way, man, it sounds like it's about to go down, man.
What it could be is like there's some sort of information that everybody needs or something,
Hmm.
and it's all the captains that just gotta go at it, and all four emperors just fight each other at one spot, like God Valley,
Hmm.
almost. It's like almost like God Valley probably, and yeah,
Interesting.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I would love that. That would be sick.
All four emperors fighting at the same time.
That would be fucking
Yeah,
sick.
that'd
That
be
would
lit
actually be sick.
on
All
one
right.
island. Yeah,
I guess we're gonna have to wait and find out, man. I can't take it anymore, man. I just want to know what happens at the end already.
we get all four emperors and their like their whole fleet. That would be crazy.
I would actually be like, I would love that, man. I kind of hope we get that. That would be
Yeah,
sick.
the four emperors fighting on one island or something.
That'd be so sick.
That would just be wild. I want to see
Uh,
Blackbeard. It has been too long.
Yeah, it has. It has. All right, let's move on before we take up the entire pod with just One Piece because you know how we get. You guys know how we
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
All right, so let's get on to Bleach. So Bleach, they announced
Ooh,
that, yeah, so they announced that they're gonna be doing more for the anime in 2023, the Thousand Year Blood arc. They're gonna bring it back in 2023. So it's supposed to be ending soon,
Oh
but they're
yeah,
actually going to do like
really?
another. Well,
Already?
it's split up into different cores, so they didn't
Okay.
say how many cores that there would be, but they also didn't say when the cores would come out. Like, a lot of us were kind of, hoping that they wouldn't do like one core a year because that would suck. Kind of like, AOT does that.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah, but them saying that it's going to come back in 2023 is pretty good news.
No, Bleach is going so great right now.
That's
Like it's
awesome, man.
going so good. You need to watch Bleach, bro.
I do, man. I do.
You need to watch Bleach.
Lacking. I really am, man. It's one that I've been wanting to watch, but I just never got around to watching. And we
You
talk
know,
about this every pod, man. So I really got to get
yeah,
into it.
Bleach is crazy.
All right, so let's get into the next one, and that's Black Clover. Dude, this news was pretty good news, but at the same time, I was really hoping for an anime to come back, but we didn't get that.
Black Clover's on Netflix.
No, so it's the movie that's coming to Netflix on March
Oh,
31st.
okay, okay. This is a movie out here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this movie's already been announced, but they kind of just gave out a few more visuals. They talked about it. They showed the trailer and then, that type of stuff. So it showed some of the cast. It was cool and all, but
I'm
man,
trying to.
I was really hoping the anime would come back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm trying to see the new season.
Yeah, I know, right?
The
Especially
shit.
because the manga is definitely way ahead by now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. No,
Mhm.
Black Clover, the best new gen.
Yes, sir. Y'all heard it here.
Yeah,
All right, and then other than that, they just announced like a bunch of new animes or like reboots. For example, Rurouni Kenshin. They also talked about Prince of Tennis getting some you know like an anime announcement for June
Prince of
2023.
Tennis. That sounds.
Yeah, that's OG. It's so OG, man. It used to be on Toonami back in the day.
Oh, so it's a very okay, nice.
Yeah, it's really old. So that's what I was saying. That and Rurouni Kenshin, those are like super old. They're getting like either a reboot or a new
Yeah,
anime.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of other ones. I guess I'll just link them in the description or I'll put it on a blog post on our website if you guys want to check it out. But there's too many to announce. Like there's Hokkaido Gals. I don't know a lot of people that are into that. Mission
Wait, what was the
Zakura family.
blog post? Like, what's the website so I can check it out?
Oh, I'll put it on our website. I'll leave a
Okay,
link in the description so all you guys listening out there can see it too.
got
But
it.
yeah, there's just a ton of other brand new anime that I don't really know too much about, so I can't really elaborate on. But it's just great to see. This is like it feels like this is like the
I
time to
mean,
be
we are.
alive. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
We're
we
in the
have
peak anime, bro.
a lot to watch. Not gonna get bored next year for sure
Yeah.
with the
It's
anime.
actually it's crazy, man. I feel like I can't keep up.
Yeah, no, even right now,
Mhm.
like I'm getting Blue Lock, I'm getting some Chainsaw Man, One Piece, Bleach, My Hero. We're getting a good rotation right now. I'm not
It's
complaining.
sick, man. It's like nonstop, man. And I've
Yeah.
been saying this since last year, October to like 2024, man. We're just straight bobbing. We even got Undead Luck, which is another super hyped up one. They said 2024 or 2023, one of them, but that's coming soon too. So
What about AOT? What happened to that?
they actually didn't announce anything for AOT.
No way.
Yeah, they did say it's coming 2023, but they haven't said anything else.
Damn, yeah, because I'm trying to
Yeah,
see another AOT.
I know, man. I got to see what happens, man. And I'm surprisingly enough, I haven't seen the ending of the manga. I haven't been spoiled yet, so
Wait, so you
try to keep
haven't
that.
watched the latest six season?
Oh, watch the latest season, but I haven't seen the manga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me either.
So I
I'm
haven't been spoiled either, which is crazy.
yeah, me either. Thankfully. Goddamn.
Yeah. All right, real talk. Before we end
Yeah,
this
what's
pod,
up?
because that's pretty much all the news.
Yeah, what's
Tell
up?
me what you are most excited about out of all of these.
What I was most excited about.
We
The
got a
One
lot.
Piece thing. I mean, I can't like, as a One Piece fan, that it's mind blowing, right?
That's
The
fair.
free for all. How is it a free for all when all we've known is like crew battles or like teams?
Hmm.
Like that's gonna be crazy. And then we got like the hint of him and him. So now that got me like thinking, who is it? Like
All
it
right.
could be two crazy characters that we might not even know who the characters are. It could be Mihawk,
That's right.
Shanks, or something. Like it could just be crazy. What was your favorite part though?
I mean, the One Piece thing was pretty hype, but until we talked about it in this pod, I mean, dude, you saying the four, the four people coming together to fight free for all, that's actually pretty lit. So maybe right now it's that, but going back to the whole Jump Festa, I think seeing all the trailers for all the new anime, I think that's the most hype part. I mean, to me, watching the Wizard King movie trailer was sick. Undead Unluck trailer was sick. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I mean, there was a lot of good shit all around. I mean,
No, they had a
I,
lot. Yeah, for
there's
sure,
no
for sure.
shortage. There's legit no shortage of um
Content out there.
content in this. Yep, yeah, exactly, man.
For
The
sure, we're gonna
the
be we're gonna be loaded. We already have like a good schedule for my anime. It's gonna be even better now with
I know,
these
dude.
coming
The
out.
only, what I worry about though,
What's up?
like at the end of 2024, will we get the same amount of anime as we're getting right now in terms of new
Hopefully,
ones?
I feel
You know what I
like
mean? Because
if,
there's a ton of anime ending. Like, for example, we're talking like,
damn,
all right, AOT ended. All right, Demon Slayer is gonna end soon. My
really
Hero,
already?
well, the manga is already done, so eventually the anime is
Damn.
gonna be done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then there's, I mean, apparently My Hero and
My Hero's ending already?
well, it's close to be on the final arc. Same thing with Black Clover. Both of them are close to be on their final arc.
Damn.
Some of these new ones that haven't even got anime, for example, Masha, and even
Yeah.
Undead Unluck are supposedly ending soon. Tokyo Revengers is done.
Look,
It's
all
like,
I know is we got One Piece for the next or whatever years, hopefully.
yeah.
Anime is gonna be lit till then.
But still, when One Piece ends, man, I don't know, man. Like,
It's gonna be bad. I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching one anime. It's
all right, yeah, calm down, bro. You're not gonna get there. Come on, you're
I
not
don't
at
know,
that
maybe
point. Don't over
yeah.
exaggerate.
No, I'm messing around.
This guy said I'm never gonna watch anime.
I'm fucking around, but no, it's gonna be like when One Piece finishes. It's the hype of like waiting for One Piece.
Yeah, you know what it's gonna. You know what it reminds me of, kind of.
What's up?
So if all these series end and there's nothing to kind of pick up the slack, it's gonna be like the 100 year void arc or the hundred
Oh
year
my
void
god.
century, whatever, where it's like nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I think we should be fine though. Like again, we talked about it on our last pod, all those new manga that started up. Like Shonen Jump is definitely trying out a bunch of new manga, so hopefully one of them will be the next new thing. You know what I mean?
You know, for sure, for sure. Well, we're definitely gonna get more new
Mhm.
anime that's gonna hit, so
Right, right.
I'm not even
And
worried.
and again, a lot of these like popular animes aren't even from Jump, so there might be some other publication out there. For
Yep,
example,
yep.
AOT wasn't even from Shonen Jump, so there's got to be some other underground and like possible animes out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. AOT Beast, and it's not from Shonen Jump, so
Right,
yeah.
right,
No,
man.
I'm definitely waiting for like some new. You know what I want? I want Hunter x Hunter to come back. Is it coming back?
Dude, I don't know because the manga is being written,
Okay,
but
that's a good
it's
sign.
being written at like a slower pace because obviously he's older.
Oh, okay.
And he's getting a lot of help, which is great for his health. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know. It seems like he's not really putting his heart into it, and I don't mean to judge him, but like he's not even
Yeah.
doing his own author comments on the Shonen Jump magazine. He's just having other
Sheesh.
people do it for him. He says it himself, like he just wants to finish it. So it seems like that's where his mind's at.
There's no actual passion. He just wants to get over with it.
Which I mean, he's older, man. Like
Yeah. No,
he
I
has
get it.
money. You know what
I
I
get
mean?
it.
Like
I get it. But the anime itself was such a good anime. Hunter x
yeah,
Hunter was one of my favorites.
yeah.
I'm not
I
even
don't
gonna
I don't
lie.
know if I don't know if it'll come back, the anime itself, but I mean I know the manga is being put out. It's not being put out weekly, which is great for him because obviously health is way more important than putting out
Yeah, yeah, for
content.
sure.
But yeah,
No, I
I don't
just
know.
love the dynamic of Gon and Killua,
Mhm.
the two
Yeah,
OP little kids,
right,
whatever.
right, right.
And then it's crazy how Gon turned into like a 20-year
Hey,
old. Yeah,
hell yeah, bro. That's sick.
hell yeah.
Either way, whatever happens, you guys know that we're gonna be telling you guys when all the great news is coming out. Especially if they bring back Hunter x Hunter, is about to be. We're about to go crazy on that pod.
100%, 100%, bro. Okay.
All right, sounds like we're done for this pod, right? Sounds good.
Yeah, I think we're all wrapped up.
Yeah, I mean this again, this Jump Festa was pretty lit. We got a ton of news, so We appreciate Sean and Jump for putting that together. It was great, and we're looking forward to the year 2023. Thank you guys for listening to our pod. Make sure you guys check us out on all our other pods. We're part of the ECB Podcast Network. We have basketball podcast, entertainment podcast. We're coming out with a gaming podcast very soon.
Nice.
So it's getting lit, man. Check out our website. We have all the pods linked there if you guys want to check us out. And we're on every streaming platform. And we're also sponsored by none other than Ghost Trigger. So if you guys are ass at gaming, make sure you guys check that out because you will no longer be ass. Trust me, man.
Nice.
If you're always holding up your team from the bottom, you got to get a Ghost Trigger. I'm not saying I was at the bottom, but it definitely helped me get to the top. So shout out Ghost Trigger. Make sure you guys use code ECB15 for 15% off, and it's going to be a link in our description. So that's there. So once again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Ghost Trigger, for sponsoring this episode of the Anime Plus podcast. And peace out. We'll catch you guys in the next pod.
Peace out, guys.